Greetings. I truly hope that when you hear my voice or watch this recording that you are found in joy and wellness and ease. This is Okushola Amadou, the Midwifery Folklorist, and I am currently at Hopcaw Barony, which is in South Carolina in Georgetown. My heart is so soft, like the softest earth that you can imagine after a nice rainfall. And it just feels so full. Some of you know me as a CPM, Missouri's first Black CPM, the leader of Jama Birth Village, Jama is my first love, y'all. I love me some Jama. But a lot of you don't know that I am, spirit comes first for me in everything that I do. My ancestors come first. So before I ever became a priestess, an initiated priestess, I honored my ancestors. My ancestors that I know by name, my bloodline ancestors, people who raised me who weren't in my bloodline, I honored them. But most importantly, any path that I've been called on, so the path of healing, the path of divination as a seer, the path of being a midwife, all of those paths I've always sought out. Who are my ancestors? Who are the ones who are already doing this work that I need to honor, that I need to celebrate? It's not always about that I need to learn from, oh, I want to know, what did you do? It's not always about learning and getting something. It's a lot about honoring. It's a lot about celebrating and thanking. It's so much about that. So, today is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025, and we're 2 days away from a full moon total lunar eclipse. And I know that that day is the grand opening of a portal of calling in the primordial midwifery energy. And I've just had the honor of sitting in the home of Carr, who was a grand ancestral midwife. And I've just placed flowers at her grave and learned so much about her. I'm honored to bring you this wisdom. I'm honored to open the doors to the Oral Archive Lunar Gathering Space. We will meet at 4 a.m. every new and full moon, Central Time. If that time does not work for you, there will be opportunities for you to join and listen back, but that's the time that we will meet. That oral archive, this sacred space, is here to be a holding, a portal, a cauldron of our sacred ancestral stories related to midwifery, not the clinical, regulated, confined midwifery, no. The sacred systems of midwifery. Traditional midwifery is so much more than knowing herbs and how to use a rebozo and a piece of fabric and how to smudge and knowing your chakras. Like, I know we're doing the best we can with what we have, because that is what I was doing as a traditional midwife. Whatever I could do besides the clinical, systemic, medical. But I'm here to tell you all that on this special journey that I've been on, I have learned the dynamic, vast, deep, true, sacred systems of our primordial midwives. We have primordial, we have ancestral, and then we have the now. Primordial, those sacred elements that existed, that were birthed at the same time as our universe, that's still accessible. I've accessed it. And y'all, what I have found out and learned, there is no way, as my husband has told me, that I will pass away from this planet without giving it back and sharing it. We need this. And then the ancestral, what I've learned. Like spending today at Laura Carr's cabin and venturing on to study on the lands of the other ancestral midwives. I've learned so much. Even before coming to this land to see where she lived, she was already telling me her story. So, join. Go to the midwiferyfolklorist.com, learn more, see if this is for you. We only want you to be here and to join us if it's for you, if you've been called. It's a special place for us, those of us who are called to exist and live and thrive in primordial, ancestral originality of midwifery. The folk midwife pathway, which is an invention of mine, in honor of what once was accessible, but it is an invention. It is new. It is something that has not existed at this level ever before. It's patent pending to protect it and to preserve it and to archive it and make it accessible for future generations outside of myself. And then the birth priestess pathway, rooted in the African indigenous pre-colonial midwifery system. It is patent pending. It is inventive. It is a new way to honor what we used to have. So, if you are called, if you are ready, if you've been waiting, if you've been talking to spirits and ancestors, the ancestors and the universe, or those who you pray to about wanting this, and you found your way here, welcome. You're welcome here.